Hello, and welcome back to Hitman. And in this series we will go back to where it all started, and this time round we will focus on completing as many of the challenges as we can on each and every one of the primary Hitman targets, with maybe a few interesting bonus kills on the way. Today we are in Haven Island for the No Pain No Gain challenge, which entails eliminating Mr. Bradley with the bench press. This is a tricky one. We will not be getting the Silent Assassin rating for this. We will start at the shortcut. I recommend, if you're going to try for the Silent Assassin rating, watch my previous video on this particular challenge. I'm going to be bringing with me a silenced pistol, and with all of that said, let's get reacquainted with our target, shall we?
Stephen Bradley, technical wizard and the brains behind Haven's proprietary software platform.
So, right from the start and off the bat, the sun is going behind a rather nasty looking cloud, so we're going to vacate our deck chair here, and we're going to make our way over to the gym area. Now, as I said, this is not a Silent Assassin run. The margin for error for getting this challenge absolutely right is so slim, it's really not worth the attempt. It can be done. I have done it myself, I've seen others do it, but it is very tricky, as you have to manipulate multiple people at once, and there's still no guarantee that if you manage to do that, that you can escape without the body being found. So once we get to the gym area just behind reception, what we should do officially is poison the bottle of water on the reception desk. That will then make the trainer be sick, and we can follow him downstairs, take his outfit, make our way back upstairs, and we can then give all of the patrons in the area instructions on exercises to do, which will then render them with their backs to us, and we have to time all of that in time with Mr. Bradley arriving and starting his workout with his bodyguard. And then we have to make good our escape before anyone returns and discovers Bradley's body. Now, like I said, this is a very tricky. It can be done, but it is more effort than is necessary, or more than it's really worth. So for this particular video, we're going to have a little bit of fun, and we're just waiting for a patron to return to this room before we begin. And we're just going to eliminate everyone in the gym except for our target. So we're going to start with this gentleman once the door closes. So out with the silenced pistol, eliminate you two. We want to be quite strategic about this. You don't want to run riot and start a load of panic. So next up is the chef or the waiter, and stood next to him was our primary target, the gym instructor. So we're going to quickly hide in the wicker basket, wait for the panic to calm down, and then we're going to take out a few more people. Now, Stephen Bradley is in attendance with his bodyguard, so we're going to take out his bodyguard and quickly get back into the wicker basket. Now, taking out the bodyguard may or may not solve some of your problems. Once you've taken him out, when Stephen Bradley returns, after we've eliminated everybody else, these two wouldn't have seen me anyway, but we're just going to get rid of all the witnesses. Yeah, so when Stephen Bradley returns, he shouldn't have his bodyguard with him, although sometimes he will return with another bodyguard, this time a bodyguard from the blue team. So pretty much everyone is now eliminated. We're just going to wait for all the bodies and guns and bits and pieces to be cleared up, and then we can make our way out once again, and hopefully all the people are now dead and gone except for the gym instructor, who we now wipe out. Now we're going to quickly shoot him in the head, take his outfit, and then immediately change back into our outfit, or we can stay in his outfit. I'm banking on when Stephen Bradley comes back he doesn't have another bodyguard with him. I believe, unfortunately for me, that he does, so I've had to take out the other bodyguard and then hide once again. So once everybody has been eliminated and removed, apart from that young lady in the corner there, we can take up our position behind the weights bench here, and we're just going to await the arrival of Stephen Bradley, and he should be alone. And if he's alone, we can then invite him onto the bench and we can eliminate him and escape without anyone being the wiser. So who's this guy in blue? So it appears Mr. Bradley does have a second bodyguard with him, as I predicted. So what we're going to do this time round is we're going to basically exactly what I said, and we're going to take out that bodyguard. It does mean we will have to wait for Mr. Bradley to go round on a second route, so we want to make sure we're not spotted in the track instructor outfit. So we're going to change back into our turtleneck. We're going to take out the bodyguard. If I can find him, I see you. And once we take out the bodyguard, we're going to have to hide and wait for the cleanup, and as I said, Stephen Bradley to go through his routine one last time. It looks like I got out of the box a little bit early. I didn't realise that that lady was actually going to be cleaned up. It doesn't matter though, because he will soon be leaving with the final body, and Stephen Bradley and his bodyguard should still be in attendance long enough for me to deal with the bodyguard. Right, so first bodyguard is removing the young lady's body. We've got a nice clean shot on the second bodyguard. Good night, mate. Right, there we go. We weren't even spotted. So back into our wicker basket, our second home here on Haven Island today. And we're just going to again wait for everything to calm down and for Stephen Bradley to return. There is Stephen Bradley. I believe someone has located a gun, so he is just waiting for that gun to be removed. Now we have to also wait for that gun to be removed. There it goes now. So Stephen Bradley is currently going to go back into his routine. He has just arrived, so we do have a bit of time here. And once he does, we can then re-don the instructor's outfit, approach the weights bench, and then ask Mr. Bradley, would you care to test your strength, sir? Come on, you can do it. If you can lift them little ones, you can lift these big ones. Be a man, come on. That's it. Well done. I'll spot you, mate, don't you worry. I'll see that no harm comes to you. Don't mind me looming over you like death itself.
So, that's Stephen Bradley taken care of. Well done.
So there we go, no pain, no gain, the relatively easy way to achieve the challenge, as long as you're not too bothered about the silent assassin rating. So we're going to make our way to the nearest exit, which in this case will be the dinghy. So as I said, you can silent assassin this challenge, but it really just isn't worth all of the effort. You may as well just have a bit of fun. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.